Hey Transformers fans, welcome back. Welcome back.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a minute.
It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. So we're back.
It's been a minute. We're back. We're alive and well.
TF Tuesday.
TF Tuesday, June 10th. I feel like the #1 piece of information that people want before we start chatting up. All of the items that you see today are available for pre-order today, June 10th, 1 p.m. Eastern. We've got a couple exclusives, which we'll get into the details later. But all the mainline stuff, everything, 1 p.m. that we'll see, except for the 2 Amazon exclusives, which will be an exclusive window for Pulse Premium members on Pulse plus Amazon. But we'll get into that. But just today, 1 p.m. The long wait is over. I know everyone's been looking for Onyx Prime, which you revealed.
Toy Fair, yeah.
Toy Fair.
Fans were hyped. I was hyped. I mean, we were all hyped about that.
People looking for Complete Superion. We're actually going to show the Complete Superion.
We are going to show Complete Superion for the first time, I believe.
I think it's the first time.
I think it is.
It's been a while. I mean, it's wild to think we've been talking about Age of Primes for so long, and now we're doing the last waves of the first year, which is crazy.
It is. We've almost complete the collection, but there's a lot more gems to get. There's a lot more gems to get, and there's a lot more gems to see. We are about to drop some gems on them right now.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
So let's start with a deluxe scale. Let's go. We'll start small, go big. Who do you want to start off with?
Since you were just talking about the aerial bots, we can go into the aerial bots. Why not? You know what I mean? Because
Last 2 pieces.
yeah, Skydive and Fireflight.
All in 1 year. I want to make sure we get some credit from Let's Us Learn. A combiner in 1 year. What a concept. We got it now. All Superior. Talk us through it, Mark.
So, as you can see, I worked with Asui-san over at Takara Tomy on all these aerial bots. They came out phenomenal. They're right out of the G1 animation episodes. Great articulation. Yes, we obviously got all the cool little decals on the jets. Like, just very particular about that, as you know. Obviously, you can see all the new parts on those guys.
Just get new
head sculpts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just jump in. Let's move these guys out of the way.
Yeah, please do. Here he is,
Superior.
completed. Finally, your legs and limbs that you could probably do some Scramble City with the Menasor model, with the skeleton framework that we worked out, but he does look strong. They look so good on him. They do.
It looks really, really good.
Yeah, I couldn't be more pleased with how this set came out. This is definitely an amazing addition to your G1 shelf. He really does speak volumes in person and in hand. And as we know, he still has his cool feature where you can put on the combiner leg, and the front shin does close. Just the colors, though. The colors are really nice. They came out really nice in the molded plastic. The orange faces are very unique for these aerial bots. So you don't really see a lot of colored faces in Transformers, but when you do see them, they do make a mark.
No, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I got a question. Because we're always trying, all the times we meet and trying to figure out exactly what you guys are looking for, what's working, what's not working. Would love to hear, because we did it on Devastator, using the Commander price point for Combiner.
Correct.
Would love, because we call it Commander and Titan as well. Like Titan was 150 this year in Age of the Primes. We look at it as the biggest figure. It's kind of what we just call Titan. It's not really like 15 inches.
No, it's 20 inches is the biggest figure.
So would love, if you guys comment down below what you guys are thinking as far as the Commander price point, how we're doing that with the Combiners. If you want to see more Combiners, obviously,
I would love to see more. Yes, we have mentioned Bruticus. And obviously, that is coming. But in my opinion, having the Commander Silverbolt, which is one of my faves, and then the 4 deluxe aerial bots that complete the Combiner, gives you the strongest skeleton structure system to be able to strike the insane poses that you can actually do with the Superior.
No, he came out awesome. And I do, again, like, really kind of a new age for combiners with Devastator all in 1 year, Superior all in 1 year. We were really focused on making sure that didn't have any issues like what we do with Menasor, and making sure we get it right. And we're always listening to you guys, and we want to make sure that we're getting it right and always improving. So let us know what you guys are thinking as far as Commander price points, other combiners that you guys want to see. Love the new packaging. Window, I still can't get over the window that we're back to Windows, thankfully.
All right, let's go.
Let's get into the rest of the deluxe. Let's bring out, how about Venin?
The real leader of the Insecticons. There he is. He's got a little wiggle going on. Wait, let me straighten that out with our nice ankle articulation. Yes, look at the cicada.
The translucent wings.
Come on now. Really worked with Ajima-san over in Takara Tomy for this amazing character. I'm so glad that we were actually able to complete the 6 Insecticons.
You're a big Insecticon guy.
This is the 7th Insecticon that is the true leader, in my opinion. Not kickback.
Your humble opinion.
Yeah. Not kickback, but he came out phenomenal. As you can see, he does have his blaster weapon. Also, his mini hatchet weapon that does combine into a bigger hatchet, which is kind of really cool. I ended up adding that in there just to do a little bit of, magic there. The accessories are great, but just his translucent wings, same science as we did with all the Insecticons, which has the translucent belly with the painted application underneath, which is such a transformery thing. Yeah, and the bottom looks clean.
And just picture this on shelf in 1994.
Yeah, I already made my Insecticon shelf, and he looks absolutely tremendous in the front. So
love it.
I'm very excited. So let's keep it going.
One more deluxe.
Yes,
one more final deluxe Age of the Primes for 2020. What year are we in? 2025. And this is Save the Prime for Last.
Micronus. Now, this is an interesting one that has been quite a wild ride with Kunihiro-san, actually. Because as you guys know, Micronus is essentially your Minicon. So you can see we put the Minicon logo on his chest, nice metallic ops there. And he also pops into like an exosuit, which is very almost Pretender technology, which is very interesting.
I think people are asking for those all the time.
Yeah, I know, which is really cool. So the disc fits inside this guy's chest, basically empowers the mech suit, but he also comes with his artifact, the Chimera Stone, which is this little thing right here, which has his little Micronus logo on there. This is very tiny, but it's nice. We got translucents, we got metallic ops, we got all kinds of goodies on this guy. So what's really cool about this exosuit as well, that's not only does it turn into a one-wheeled motorcycle that he rides, which is outrageous, he actually does have a weaponizer gimmick as well. As you can see, you can armor.
You haven't shown that to me before.
Oh, that's a little hidden gem there. So his legs, which actually become the tire to the one-wheeled motorcycle, can also be used as a shield for other characters, and all of his limbs can actually be used to power up all the other characters. Yeah. This was a wild ride. Kunihiro-san knocked it out of the park, per usual. I just love this little Minicon Micronus here. He's so cute. He's amazing. His colors came out great. Just spectacular stuff here. You know what I mean? The wheel does actually spin, so you can like do wheelies with this,
especially for deluxe scale.
Deluxe, right?
Plus the Minicons.
Yeah, these come off, so you can really get your motorcycle on. Yeah, it's really fun. There's a lot of fun in this guy, so please do cop this guy, because obviously there's more primes to show. We actually even have another prime coming up. Do we want to go to the next prime?
Yeah, let's go to the next prime.
All right.
These guys back.
This is
so that's deluxe.
That's
now
deluxe.
We're moving up to Voyager.
Now we're moving to
Voyager. You got a couple here.
G1 hover spaceship mode from Alpha Trion, who has the Covenant of Primus.
Looks so good.
Right? He actually has ab articulation. Hasui-san has gone wild with this guy. He actually is featured with his mustache, which Alchemist Prime has a mustache, so the Primes are rocking mustaches, and there's nothing wrong with that in my book.
Do the pages turn?
The pages do turn. There's actually some Cybertronian.
I was afraid to ask. I was like, I generally didn't know. And I'm like, oh, if I ask it, it's no. But like,
there's some Cybertronian messages. There's actually a little image of a Cybertron right there. Yeah, the book is the Covenant of Primus book actually came out fantastic. It does have a 5mm peg, so all the characters can hold it, but it just looks really cool as he holds the Covenant Prime. Yeah, that's
tucks right in there.
Yeah, this mode has actually never been done, but it was never even featured in the G1 animation series, but it was the mode for the G1 Alpha Trion, so we thought it was really cool to do that mode. Fine.
All that stuff, like especially the stuff that Evan's doing on like the concept series stuff, like when you know me. Whenever there's a toy we've never done and we can do it, like that's always the way to
yeah,
go.
so
this is really...
even on his ab here, this Autobot symbol comes off like the G1 animation episode where he holds up the Autobot shield, which is cool. And I didn't even mention that. He does have his feathered pen to actually transcribe all of the present, past, and future of Cybertron.
And the primes that you did on art, like the whole segment is amazing, but just even taking what you did on Legacy, taking it to another level with the prime.
This guy, look at this guy. Woo, man, yeah. So a lot of fun here. A lot of fun for another Alpha Trion with your collection, but the best Alpha Trion for your collection.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
I think we got another voyage.
We do have another voyage.
We got a lot. We got to get all the way through.
Yeah, there is a lot of things. And here he is, Mr. Flatline, which is actually a redeco of Armada Red Alert that came out spectacular, because we actually ended up pre-building his little piston guns that actually fit on his fists, like the Red Alert that didn't have a fist, but this guy actually does. And he actually has the Flatline decal on the side of his whip, which is pretty sweet, you know what I mean? Just an evil Decepticon. It looks real. Yeah, the head sculpt came out phenomenal. It's very reminiscent of the IDW version of Flatline. I tried to go for that with this dude, and he came out great. Tomo-san actually worked on this original molds, and he's been killing it lately over at Saratomi. But yeah, it's really nice to get another cool evil Decepticon in the line. I loved my Decepticons. This we all
But I mean, but
know.
like this combined with Ven and just like those really bright, those translucent pieces on like the accessories.
Yes, yeah, the hot red orange. Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch. So yeah, this is pre-ordering. Get them in.
So then we just one leader to finish out the year. I know you guys have already seen this, but
Seen them, but it's another.
get Mark on camera and actually talk about this labor of love. I mean, this was one when I think we first started talking about what you were doing. It was like,
Where are you gonna pull this guy off? The first centaur to ever grace Transformers toydom here. I mean, yeah, he's just bananas. He really is. So please do collect all the Age of the Primes. This guy is obviously the king of the beasts of all Cybertron, which shout out to Ken Christensen, who did the original artwork for this guy, worked with Aaron Archer on the Covenant of Primus to do all those illustrations, and that's where really the 13 Primes come from. So if you want to try to get that publication to read more about these guys, great, do it. IDW as well, they have a lot of publications for stories of the 13 Primes, so dive in. He does have his Triptych Masked Spear, which is his artifact. And I don't know if I... There's so much to say. I don't know if I've mentioned a lot of times, but all the artifacts, please do collect them, because in the end, there'll be a nice surprise here for the Triptych Mask. All the artifacts do have a nice special purpose for Cybertron. So, yeah.
but I'm just like trying to find where you put the other two legs on here. It's like, I want to make sure, like, just see the back of him was like,
yeah, the
he's
pose
really like a triple. I mean,
he's a triple changer. Yeah, because I don't have the actual beast mode, the six-legged beast mode on the side here. You can see the illustration. I ran out of figures. But yes, please do pre-order these characters, because you will not miss out on completing this 13 Prime shelf, because I already have mine almost half complete in its breath.
well, I mean, you really set the standard with Megatronus on the first wave of leader, and to see like the rest of the leaders is
Good point. Megatronus is a hard beat, and this guy's right along with him.
so that wraps it up for Age of the Primes for 2025. So those are the final waves of Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader. So now we can move into which one do you want to do? Let's do Slugslinger.
Slugslinger.
Let's bring your guy in.
All right.
So this one is an Amazon exclusive. So today at 1 p.m. there will be an exclusive Pulse Premium Hour 1 to 2, but also available on Amazon as well. Handsome boy, handsome face, handsome face, Sandstorm. I think from seeing the comments you guys knew this was coming. Mark, I think they've kind of figured you out sometimes.
Well, yeah, you know me. I'm just trying to satisfy everybody's wants along with my own, because I obviously wanted the handsome face.
People are very passionate about covered, non-covered.
Yeah, the battle mask or without the battle mask.
So
I'm a battle mask fan. That's the reason why I did the first one, battle mask. But I kind of had an inkling that we were gonna do the handsome face later on. Which this is a great pack for those of you who missed out on Slugslinger for those headmasters that we did a while back. And then Sandstorm is just looking great. He's got some color differences from the original release. He's more animation accurate, as you can see the black fists. And obviously the head sculpt came out great, but
Just Slugslinger,
that headmaster. So we were kind of going for, in the episodes, he's kind of like blue-black almost, really towards black more or less, but then the Takara release is more towards a dark blue, so it's kind of in the middle of those two colors. For those of you who still want the headmasters, I know we're still trying from Misfire. We got to figure that guy out. But yeah, just a great Versus pack for those of you who don't know. Wreckers and the Mayhem Squad. Yeah. They are battling for years now, and we are trying to collect those two completion
in the packaging
teams.
Big shout out to Amy on the graphics team. Like the Mayhem stuff from last year and even before that looked amazing, but the Age of the Prime stuff that she's done on the graphics here are just awesome.
Yeah, the Wrecking Doom collection. Yeah,
hold on to the box.
I keep saying the Mayhem attacks were, but the Wrecking Doom and the Wreckers, the Wreckers versus the Doom and Destruction guys. It's just a really nice shelf collection. And yes, Amy's killing it on the packaging. These illustrations are singing. Whew. All right, we got more. There's more.
What do you think?
I feel like I'm on an infomercial.
But wait, there's more. While we're singing Amy's praises.
Yes.
Heard the feedback on Gen Selects for many years. Goodness, I'm not going to guess how many years, but we had the cardboard box, the glorified cardboard box with some graphics on it. Amy's taken it to the next level, putting the graphics on. I love this kind of watercolor spray paint look. And you knew we weren't done with the Dinobots from Studio Series.
Cool.
And so everyone's got to get their G2 Dinobots. This is the second and third. Obviously, you guys saw the first wave of Leader with Grimlock.
Look at this cool rainbow colors here. I love it.
I mean,
Shout out to Evan Brooks because Evan's doing the deco for the other
it's supposed to be Evan here, but these look amazing. And I feel like I don't think it's a spoiler, but the next two are coming next year.
I mean,
they're coming next year, so you'll be able to finish the 5. The next two are coming.
How would we start?
But they are coming next year, so there's a little reveal for you.
How would we
nothing too shocking. But
Dinobots collection.
These are awesome, fan channel exclusive. Really love these, and like the fan channel stuff, I love so much because you guys get to do so much more where we can go a little bit more niche, like more core fan and things that we're not able to do on mainline. So these look awesome. You got your 3 here, 2 coming in
Slack, Snarl, Grimlock, and the other 2. Let me know down in the comments what the other 2 that you're waiting for, because these guys' colorings came out really fantastic. They look great.
And then trying to get some Bayverse in.
Of course, we're not gonna leave you. We're not gonna leave you without any Bayverse.
So probably no surprise here, where we did the Revenge of the Fallen multi-pack for last year, where we had the Autobots. So now we've got the Decepticon pack here with, of course, the Fallen, Megatron, and very soon Soundwave.
Satellite Soundwave.
It's wild Averse, the wild designs.
Look at these. What is there? Like when you convert, even just watching you convert the Fallen, it's like
crazy designs are wild, but they came out fantastic. The paint applications on them came out great. Obviously, the Fallen in that movie really strikes quite a presence. I love how his almost feathered boa kind of like ricochets and moves every single time he talks. It's really fascinating. It's just a great the films are just great to sit back and just dive into the Transformers universe and just like dive into an amazing big blockbuster action movie with just like all these crazy designs and all these crazy fight scenes. I love it.
And then with Studio Series being around, I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, since 2018. I think it's 2018. But we're continuing to...
I'll go with that.
I'll go with that for now.
Yeah.
Continuing to celebrate the anniversaries. Understand this is an off year, but wanted to make sure that with the Oddball Pack, you get the Decepticons as well. We are, very passionate, especially you and Evan, very passionate. We never want to leave a collection incomplete. We don't want to do that disservice. So you got your Decepticons here. Obviously, a lot more to come, but I think that was a lot.
Yeah. Shout out to Evan for working on these for sure. Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, that's a Transformers Tuesday.
That's right.
Get the pre-orders going. Give me the info.
There we go.
Hit the info.
Let's recap it another time. So again, everything you saw here, so all the mainline stuff for Age of the Primes, that is all live 1 p.m. today. All the pre-orders, and then the 2 Amazon exclusives, that is the Versus Pack with Slugslinger and Sandstorm, the G2 Dinobots for Fan Channel, or where all fine toys are sold, and then finally the Studio Series Decepticon Pack. Again, all at 1 p.m. Premium Pulse members, exclusive hour, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. on the 2 Amazon exclusives. Hopefully you don't have to rewind to make sure you understood what I was just saying, but I think that's it for now. Very soon, Evan will be back, and we'll do some Studio Series. We'll round out 25 Studio Series. And
SDCC we're going to as well.
And then
see you out there. We'll be out there.
And goodness,
yeah, it's like quick. Next week.
So we've got a bunch of goodies. I know we didn't have any pipeline reveal or Space Bridge reveals today.
That's right.
But we'll have those Comic-Con. Trying to save a lot of the juice for Comic-Con.
Save the juice.
But we'll make sure that we get it all out there.
talk about this dope shirt. I know you guys want the dope shirt. I do. I came correct though. I came correct.
Literally took it off the mannequin on Main Street.
Nailed it. It looked great.
Shout out to Kelly for hooking me.
Yeah, it's a sweet shirt.
Well, cool. Hey, everyone, appreciate your patience. Thanks for waiting on us. We're here. We're back, and take a look at those pre-orders. And until next time.
The Transformers